Hey, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got a gentleman here who's kindly decided to join us to talk about Thom Brenneman. Thom Brenneman, I first heard him announcing Cubs games. He would do like the middle innings of the Cubs games when Harry Carey went back to the radio booth. Always liked him, and then he went on to start doing NFL games, some college games, a lot of stuff for Fox. And I liked him as an announcer. And he called one of the greatest games, the most exciting game that I've ever seen. 1 second. Okay, so when I was a kid, I wanted to be a sports announcer. And my dreams were dashed. My dad wasn't really a confidence builder. But that, I can tell you, as somebody that's appreciated that art, if you will, that's a great call of a football game. That's a great call of a great, exciting play. Well, Thom Brenneman was caught on a hot mic. You know what a hot mic is?
Yeah, I just read all about it.
You just read about this situation, and
Yeah, I just kind of confused on what he said. Just kind of confused on what he said though, because they bleep it out. So,
he said the F. This is one of the F capitals in the nation, and a lot of people want to do that job. And first, he obviously makes those comments. This isn't a place of. This is the workplace, and it happened to go over the airwaves. But nobody said anything prior. Nobody's like, "Hey, Tom, you might not want to say that." Go ahead.
I'm just kind of confused because one of the Cincinnati or Kansas was.
I know which one was it exactly. Oh. Which one's the F capital?
Yeah, that's right. I thought it was San Francisco.
Was he talking about, because he was the Reds announcer. He became the Reds announcer after he left Chicago. So I didn't know that about Kansas City.
I didn't know that either.
Or maybe he was talking about somewhere else. I don't know. And I thought this guy was a nice guy. I always thought this guy was a nice guy. Liked him as an announcer. When I saw him doing game, when he would be announcing like the NFL game on Fox, I'd be watching. I'd be happy about it. Done some great games over the years, but looking at him, I'm going to do the same thing as he is. I'm going to be very prejudiced. If I didn't know who Thom Brenneman was, and let's say he just came strolling into the hotel that I was working at the front desk, I would think, this guy's going to... Normally those guys, with that look, he looks really corporate, and it looks like he would probably give us a hard time. Did you pull up his photo at all?
I did.
So maybe this is going to be the last time you're going to see me at this front desk for judging him. What do you think about him? What does he look? He looks like he might be a jerk, and maybe he does a really good job of hiding it. What do you think?
Let me pull him up again.
That really kind of that real tan, that reddish, too much sun. He looks like he has some anger inside of him.
All the pictures I see make him look like he has all this gray hair.
He is up there in years. He is from a different time, but that's no excuse. It's shocking. It's shocking.
Grumpy old man.
What's that?
Looks like a grumpy old man.
Yeah. Maybe a little too successful, more successful than he deserves. I mean, he was on Easy Street.
now he's not going to be working anymore.
But he's saying, "Oh, this is not who I am." Like 10 seconds after he did it.
That doesn't matter. He's never going to work again. People will start protesting. It'll be a big ordeal.
Well, all I'm saying is, this was commonplace. He did this. He spoke this way he had to have spoken this way to producers, other production personnel, and no one stopped him before. They're only stepping in now because it went out over the airwaves. You know what I'm saying? And he got pulled mid-game. Mid-game, they pulled him and replaced him with a different announcer.
You guys are only going to do something now about it because everyone knows about it, but if it stays behind closed doors, it doesn't matter.
Exactly. And how stupid was he? So I was reading the comments section of one of the threads. You never talk that way on a microphone, whether you believe it's on or off. Have a great night, okay? Thank you, sir.